Reaction to the 2-0 loss to Nashville?
Obviously hugely disappointed. I think when you look at our performance today, we weren't at it. I don't think we've played well. I thought Nashville at times played well. I thought they set deep and then were able to counter and cause us some problems. But overall, I can't recall them having too many real sort of shots. I thought they'd taken their goals well, but I felt we weren't really creating enough and at times weren't moving the ball quick enough. I thought normally for how we've played, we seem to just be a little bit sluggish, which, you know, ideally we needed to be moving the ball a lot quicker than we were today.
Now, the attack stuttered obviously in not being able to create enough chances. Do you attribute that to some of that sluggishness?
I think, again, for us, I think a better understanding of what's required. I think something for me, you know, the last 2 weeks, our spatial understanding needs to be a lot better. I think when it's tight, narrow, and there's two compact units in there that are sliding across, I think we need to do a better job of understanding where the space is. And again, that's on me to try to emphasise that, to make sure there's better understanding of where that space is and then how to capitalise on it. And I think too often we found ourselves in areas and then made the wrong choice. You know, maybe a bad pass, bad decision, and our quality at times. And I think that was something that was really frustrating.
What did you like this evening?
Not enough, being honest with you. Nowhere near enough for our quality and how we're capable of playing. I think there was too many things that we weren't happy with.
Now, turning attention to the Open Cup on Wednesday, did that play a factor in some of the team selection today?
I think obviously you need to be mindful of 3 games in such a short period. I think for us it's trying to make sure we put out a team that is capable. I think all our players are capable. I think, you know, for us it's disappointing because I think for all of us, for where our levels are, I don't think we've hit those levels today. And again, I need to do a better job of making sure that the understanding of space is definitely there.
Now, one thing you guys touch on constantly is this willingness to learn and then the character of your team. Mm-hmm. What does your team learn from a night like tonight?
Well, there's lots. I mean, there's lots for us to reflect upon. There's lots for us to look at. And I think for us, it'll be a case of making sure that we sit down with the guys and we go through that. I think that's on me to make sure that there's better understanding of making sure you know, we understand where the space is and then make better decisions. And I need to do a way better job of making sure that the guys understand, you know, where the space is and then try and help them with their decision making.
And then finally, what is the focus going into the week, knowing that it is a heavier week for you all?
Well, it is, but I'm not really interested in that. I mean, I think when you analyse the league position, I think we're in a fantastic position in the league. I think, you know, we just need to be mindful of the last couple of games. There's some lessons there that we need to be sharper on. As I say, I need to do a better job of making sure that there's better understanding of situations that have popped up, because there's some examples again tonight that clearly I need to do a better job of making sure there's understanding with that. But I think for us it's now focusing on making sure that the players have a little bit of rest, make sure we're ready to go for what would be a very tough game on Wednesday, and try and prepare for that as best we can.